Monday, Saeed, Jeremy. Awesome fun things. And the ball. Yes. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
How are you all doing on this Monday after TikTok ban? Sort of. How are you all doing? We have a lot to talk about. I want to hear all of your thoughts about it. We want to hear. Fuljens and I already had our. Fuljens had a little freak out. Well, not a freak out, but a moment of like, oh my gosh. A moment of like, but we're going to hear all about it. And I want to hear your moments of freak out. Because you did freak out a little tiny bit, Fuljens. Not too long, but you did. You know, it was a little tiny freak out.
It wasn't a freak out. It was just a surprise because it happened the day before. They said it was going to do it.
Okay.
For the cap cut, right? It's like
yes,
TikTok.
For CapCut. Not for TikTok, for CapCut. Yeah. For CapCut, you had a little bit of a you know what? Let me rephrase that. You had a little bit of a panic attack, maybe?
I won't even call it a panic attack.
Okay, Fuljens, that's fine. All right, so let's...
I don't know. These descriptions are misleading.
All right, so once we get into it, you tell what's happening. But next to that, and before we get into it, fam, we have Katie and Dago. They went to Podfest and they have a whole recap that's going to happen tomorrow. And that recap is going to be really good because we saw photos and they had a lot of fun. So they have a lot to share. Right, Fuljens?
That's right. And we have plenty more for you all this week. It's going to be an awesome week. We are back.
Yeah, definitely. So before we get into the show, because we came in hot for you, we're carrying hot. Before we get into the show, let's go to the comments and see what the fam is saying. So we already say hello. Yo. The two puppies, hello. And
of course.
Marianne, hello. Oh, DJ right on beat. This is so great because I was thinking about you while I was writing the show today. Exactly. TikTok. What's that? Is that what my teenager was freaking out about on Saturday night? I'm telling you, there was a lot of freakouts. Can you say publicly stunned? Okay, this is a safe space, Fuljens. Don't worry about it, famo.
Always.
Jostora, hello. And William, hello, fam. All right,
hello.
So we have a lot of great things. So remember that tomorrow, Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, Katie's going to be live doing the recap. All right, and then, fam, today for you, we have some great trivia. We changed it up a little bit for you. We went a little bit nostalgic, Fuljens.
In terms of the trivia, I mean, because it was in Jeopardy formatish, so.
Yeah. So it's a little bit nostalgic. And we're going to show, we also have Building Blocks coming this Wednesday, Fuljens.
Yeah, this Wednesday. Stay tuned for that because this Wednesday we are going into creating custom profile builds for Ecamm. I'm going to show you my workflow tips and tricks. You can work along, and this might be part one because we're probably going to set the foundations, get organized, and probably build one key piece of the design. And then probably the following episode, when we continue that, we're going to build up on that. So definitely look forward to that. You're going to get a lot of value out of that, whether you're advanced building profiles or you're just starting out to build profiles or you have no profiles and you want to learn the process of organizing the Ecamm. This is the show for you.
Yeah.
Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a great show. And then we have Ecamm for educators, and it will be in Zoom. The link is going to be in the comments. So if you're an educator or support an educator, you can join that. And then Marshall is on Thursday, and he's going to continue his design. Fuljens.
Yeah, Marshall is continuing designs for the Ecamm Fam Launchpad Content Launchpad finalist. He's teamed up with Jerry Minor to design Jerry's logo for his show.
And that's always fun to watch. And last but not least, on updates, fam, remember that we have a survey for you to fill out. And if you fill it out, you will get a chance to win a $50 gift card on Ecamm merch. There's a QR code. You can do it while we're live. And any questions you have, pull us in the comments. Questions for you. But if you fill it out, $50 gift card, chance of Ecamm merch. Fuljens.
You know, you should do it while we're live because it will make the survey go by a little quicker. It takes about like 4 minutes to complete, but if you're completing it while you're listening or watching ENN, it's gonna feel like 2 minutes. So
We can even put
if
some
you haven't done
music.
so, yeah, if you haven't done so, do it. Fill it out while watching ENN.
Let's see. All right, so let's go to the comments before we get into the TikTok saga. That's what I'm calling it. Other people are calling it other things. They get to call it TikTok
The
saga.
blackout.
The blackout. Yeah, it was a blackout because he wasn't a band. But anyway, okay. So let's go into the comments and let's see. Hello, George. Hi.
Hello.
I saw a meme the other day. Dear Lord, please take Steve and leave us. Yep. Hello, Maggie.
Hello.
Yes, and as Paul just mentioned, your feedback is important to us, and we're looking at our weekly show schedule, and your feedback will help us. So that is why we need you to fill out that survey right here. If you haven't filled it out, you can fill it out now, as Fuljens mentioned, and get a chance to win a $50 gift card, merch gift card.
I know the word. It was appalled. I was appalled.
No, you
on,
were
on Saturday.
You were more than appalled.
It was appalled because the thing is, right? When I saw the TikTok thing, I'm like, oh, this thing is scripted because you saw this. Once you open up the app, it's like, oh, this thing has been banned in the U.S. and we're working with the president's office. I'm like, who says that, right? So that's whatever. But then when you go into CapCut on your desktop, my thing was, I guess that's me. Like my assumption was that at least, whatever's there, at least we can like get the bare bones of the desktop editing software and just continue to use like, I guess, the bare bones of it. But it was just completely blocked out, Well, a lot of people know the secret is out. You could just change your VPN and continue using it. But what if somebody doesn't know that, right? If you go in and you trying to like rescue something out of CapCut, you're just completely locked out. So that was kind of. I mean, I understand like they it's their thing, and they said like this thing is gonna be banned. So that means everything. So that means everything that you have here, all your assets. If you had any projects, thankfully you didn't have any projects. I didn't have any projects. All the projects were done and things like that. And also a lot of us, we have other platforms that we can go to. I started off with Adobe Premiere Pro, and then the stuff that I started editing was a lot less like intensive and stuff like that. So I moved on to like stuff like Adobe Rush and get like little quick edits and trims and stuff done. And that's where CapCut came in because it was giving me all the quick edits and trims and things like that. But now you have vocal isolation, you have captions, and you have all these things that you have to usually outsource and go somewhere else to use. All that is there. So this became like a everyday go-to thing to use, And then for it to just stop and like not even like be able to just use it as like a bare bones, like I said, fine, take away the templates, take away the AI features and things like that. But like, can I just drag a project in there and just like do a quick trim and save? No, you can't do that, So that was it. And for it to happen a day early, it wasn't even like it was like what was it Saturday late afternoon, Saturday evening, right? Because I remember that that afternoon, I remember actually going on TikTok to send a video to my sister. It was a baby shower, and we were coming from my sister's baby shower, and you know those videos. Anna sends them to me. The viral dancing cactus videos, right? That's like scaring the baby to get a reaction out of the baby. So I asked my sister, like, are you gonna get one of these? And I went to TikTok and got them. Hour later, it was shut down.
Yeah, so that's what happened to who else was surprised.
Yeah.
So there was a prior to the ban, right? There was a statistics going around, and they were saying that 64%, when asked, is TikTok going to be banned, right? 64% felt unsure, 24% said definitely, and 12% said no way. Yet, on January 18th, or whatever time Fuljens mentioned, it went out, right? So what about you? What do you think about, were you in the percentage of unsure? Yes, it's going to get banned, or no way? Write it in the comments, please. I want to see what percentage we're in. I was in the 12% percentage, but also in the 64 percentage. I wasn't sure if it was going to be, because there's so many politics around it, and this kept going for almost 2 years. I feel like that it was going back and forth whether it was going to be banned or not. But this shows a lot of things, right? It always teaches us things like this. Always teaches us that we need to have additional backups. We need to have email lists. We need to have additional like Final Cut Pro, DaVinci. There's another one that's called Filmora that is very similar to TikTok. To CapCut. Very, very similar. I have not played around with the captions, but CapCut is, even if they release CapCut again, which I don't know, they might just release it. But even if they release it again, I want to say that I am not going to invest time in it again, because the platform is unstable right now. We don't know. They said it's unsure. They might bring it back. They don't know. And Filmora is still, right? It's stable a little bit. So I want to try Filmora, but also have Final Cut. Final Cut is my number one, and then my number two for captions. I used to use CapCut, but I don't know. So let us know. Let's see in the comments how you feel about this whole thing, and if you already have a backup for CapCut for TikTok. A lot of people were doing that thing. I don't want.
The thing is, it's like CapCut is stable everywhere else. It's just in the U.S.
Right,
So
that's
like
where
the
I am.
platform is still working. It's
You know?
still being supported. Still getting updates. It's running as it should, just not here.
Well, exactly. But we're here, right? We're here,
Yeah.
and to be able to access it. You're saying that you have to go to VPN and go to Canada or something like that. That is like, I don't want to deal with that. I want to deal with a stable platform. I have a business. My business depends on video. I'm not about to just be doing some like, nah. Filmora, Final Cut Pro for the win, at least for me. So I want to know about you guys. What are you thinking about? Are there any alternatives that you have already considered or are going to? Another one is InShot. InShot is another one that is pretty cool as well. But let's go in the comments because this is hot today. It's a Monday and we're getting hot. Okay. Oh, George. Okay, Paul, I guess maybe they already took care of it, but let us know, Paul, if the survey is still working or not. I'm not sure, but if you're not sure, fill it out again, man. Tatiana, hello.
Hello.
Someone mentioned today that Microsoft Office was renamed Microsoft Copilot. Yeah, you know.
Appalled.
Oh my gosh, Steve, hello. Hello. In 10 years, says Saeed, in 10 years, we will ask you, do you remember where you were when TikTok was banned?
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, and I do too. But then again, you didn't freak out. You got appalled.
Appalled. I was appalled.
I thought he probably will be banned, but I didn't think he'll be back in less than 12 hours. Exactly, right? Exactly. That's the thing. It's been going for over 4 years. Exactly. Look at that. For over 4 years. I was over here being generous with you. I mean, cautious. Okay. So, all right. So, two, B band. It might get a 90-day reprieve, but it will take an. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I will put this here for Jeremy. Yeah. I will. I think that's a great advice. Yes. Yes. That's for you, Fulgens.
Yeah, for a lot of us. And
Yeah.
and the thing is too, like a lot of people posting, at least when they're posting online, a lot of people are Final Cut users, Adobe Premiere users, and what have you, right? But CapCut was special. CapCut is special. That's what I'm saying. Like all the things that I'm just saying, like it does, and just to have just all the basics and just these features that you don't have to outsource, right? Because I would say I'll go in CapCut and do vocal isolation versus Orphonic. Orphonic is definitely better, but oh my gosh, like the audio isolation, Anna and I have worked on so much projects that this thing just came through in the clutch, right inside of the software. You don't have to go out and you just take care of it right there. And had I had this thing, like I used to do remixes where I'm taking instrumentals and acapellas. And you mean tell me in the click of a button I could just do that in CapCut and extract the acapella? Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is like the app has been a godsend, right? Forget all the transitions and all the cute things and blah 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 blah. But just to be able to go in there and trim and
Easily.
clean your audio and do color correction easily, right? In addition to having keyframes, all these things in there. This thing is a powerful, it's not just social media. You can create some high quality, multi-minute videos. Trust me, I've done it with B-roll and all that stuff and really push CapCut to the limit. This thing has been special. This thing has been special. So
Yeah, CapCut is
so
good.
it was annoying to see that like it was a part of the thing because
Ooh,
CapCut is not social
annoying,
media.
okay?
Yeah, CapCut is not social media. Like, what is CapCut doing? Like, I know in the mobile app you have there's a little bit of TikTok in the mobile app. So ban the
Yeah.
mobile app. Why you gotta ban the freaking desktop? Why? Like, it made no sense.
Yeah,
It made no
somebody
sense.
doesn't feel too good about it. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it wasn't a freak out. It wasn't appalling. But it's just good. It's all good. I mean, it was.
I mean, whatever you want to call it, it just sucked.
It was so good, but I
Whatever you
get
wanna
it.
call
I
it.
get it though, because it was so easy to get things going, right? But then again, we need to find something else. We cannot have all of our eggs in one basket. There's no like for CapCut, I will just use it for captioning, right? And then for quick things, but for color grading and for audio, right? So for color grading, I find that Final Cut gives me more flexibility with colors than CapCut ever did. So, but yeah, I will try Filmora. So please share in the comments. I don't know if you have already. If you used to use CapCut, what is going to be your alternative now?
Right. And also, I know you mentioned like you don't want to go through VPN and all those things like that. But for those who do have VPN, it's just a click of a button. For example, I just have Speedify here and I go in Speedify and I go and I click on US server and I just switch it to Canada and that's it, done. And you could just launch CapCut back up again. But yes, I agree, to have your backup. That's why I say like a lot of us, in this community, we have multiple platforms to fall back on and we're knowledgeable in those things. But other people, just who are just using it just for day-to-day use, those are the ones who are truly like, oh my God, what do I do? Because this is the only thing I know. This is what I know to use. It's easy to me. What do I do now? So now I got to go learn something from scratch. But a lot of us here are not really going to learn from scratch because we already know it. But we relied on CapCut because it made our lives a whole lot easier with all of the enhancement features.
Yeah, but also there are beginners, right, who are starting with video and then they need something simple and things like that. So that would be good to find something additional because CapCut was very easy to use. Filmora's UI, the interface looks very, very extremely similar to CapCut, which is weird. It looks really good. So if you used to use CapCut and you go to Filmora, you're gonna feel at home when it comes to that. I haven't played with the captions yet, but it does look like promising. It's look promising.
And
So
Meta is soon coming with their CapCut clone called Edits.
they're all coming out. They're all coming out. So let's see.
Edits.
Let's see what's going on. So let's see what's going on in the comments. Okay. All right. I like it. Okay, here we go. So Saeed has been a DaVinci user. Okay, I've heard that it's very powerful. Steve, wait, is CapCut not working for you all? It is for me. Sorry, I wasn't here at the very beginning. Okay, so CapCut is working now, Steve, and you are in the United States? Breaking news. Final Cut Pro for me. Yes, let's go.
Steve got the VPN turned on.
Oh, he got the VPN. And then
I don't know,
Tatiana
I'm
says
just saying,
CapCut
like,
is not working for. Okay, so it's not working for Tatiana. So Tatiana is here. Where can I hear my sound effects? Okay, and then we have Steve. But to answer your question, I use Final Cut for 90% of my editing, and I'm okay with that. Yep. Okay, so the survey.
Oh, wow.
Okay, try the
It's
survey
up. It's back
now.
up.
Here is the QR code again. Try the survey again. Thank you so much, fam. This is gonna help us so much because we're working on the shows and the schedule.
CapCut is working for Steve.
It's working for Steve. It's not working for Tatiana. Open it up, Fuljens, and show us.
Let me see.
Live on ENN. I'll never quit Final Cut Pro, but CapCut had great on-screen captions that the feature. Yes. Yep. I agree with you, Matt.
Nope, sorry, CapCut is not available right now.
Oh, snap.
That's that's my US server message. Okay.
Listen, that app should stop switching the server to 113. We're not. The server's okay. So now the server is working, I believe. ByteDance owns CapCut, so it's part of the band. There we go. The band. So Anna, FJ is gonna have some words for you after the show. Just saying.
No, I won't. I know better than that. I know better than that. I'll have no words. No, thank you.
Exactly. No, todos los huevos en una canasta, Rich. Yes, no. So Mary Lou is going to InShot. Okay, and is going to be doing some InShot videos. Great. That's awesome. Because I've used InShot for a while before Fuljens switched me to CapCut. Because it was definitely
You were doing
it
great.
was easier. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing great stuff on InShot.
Yeah. I think it would be strange to shift for the rest of the world to suddenly see no American content anymore. Yeah, that's something, right? That would be, yeah. So Final Cut, everybody.
Oh,
okay, so a lot of us.
For real.
Yeah. What? Yeah. It's working fine on his phone, so not on desktop. You know, Steve? Yes, you are right. Let me come back on screen. You are right because I opened it today. And it worked for me. I was able to,
Really?
yeah, from the phone, not the desktop. And I haven't tried it on the desktop, to be honest. I just tried it on my phone. If you open it, you're able to create a project and add it.
No internet connection. Check your internet connection. Try again. Yeah.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Like, ooh, now it's giving it to me. Before it wasn't. It probably had a list of people. Okay, so, oh no. Okay, so the survey is still down unless it was all done. Okay. CapCut on no internet connect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Opus Clip, says DJ Right on Beat. Opus Clip did a great job on doing captions for my last video, but some of the other AI edits were wonky. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with CapCut. CapCut was good at that. Going back to Adobe Premiere Pro.
What's up, Markeith?
And you're going there too.
Yeah. Premiere Pro for, just more in-depth stuff. And rush for just day-to-day quick trim and and good to go.
So look, is for some people it's working. I'm telling you, yesterday and this morning I opened up the app and it was active for me. So
Maybe
it's
they're
active for my
slowly
keys.
rolling it back out.
Well, I had it and they took it away, so I think they're just have a list. I have not tried desktop CapCut. I uninstalled it a while back, and it gave warnings about things being shared with third parties. So yeah, Travis, hello. Are you talking about
Hello.
Fuljens audio? Yeah.
No, both of us.
Yeah, CapCut iPhone says no internet. Okay, here we go.
Ah, okay. Maybe that will work.
Probably, yeah. I haven't touched CapCut in months on my phone. And it's just
So a
fired
lot
up.
of phone users.
Okay, so look at
Interesting.
they're probably. I wonder if they're just gonna switch it that way. So
But
templates
the
aren't
thing is,
working right now. Okay, so probably that's what it is. Probably, can you imagine if it's just you're not gonna use templates because the templates? It could be that the templates are
Bye.
coming from TikTok.
but that's what I thought. That's the point I was trying to make earlier. It's like, okay, so on the mobile CapCut, there's like a built-in TikTok in there. Like you're on the templates and as if like you're basically on TikTok almost, right? But I know the desktop version has that too, but not to the extent where you're just gonna feel like you're just scrolling in social media. You're there to
Right.
just do some desktop work, That's the part I don't get. That's the part I don't get. Like, and then the thing, and that was part of that further added to the upholdness because I'm like, okay, I was part of the not sure because if it happened, I was like, okay, fine, TikTok will be banned. Peace out, TikTok. But CapCut, remove the templates, remove the social media piece, and allow us to continue editing. Because what does editing have to do with social media?
That's what we're going to find out in a couple of weeks or days or whatever, because they will have to disclose that, maybe, right? And who knows if the disclosure is going to be accurate or flourished, but they will have to, right? At least say something to the public as to why it's correlated to the TikTok ban, right? It
Right.
is the same owner by Dance, but is it the same in the same category, right? Like I don't see it in the same category, right? It's not a social
Right,
media,
right.
right? But
The templates make sense. The templates
Right.
make sense because there's a social media component there. You have to be literally logged in. You could talk to other people, comment, just like TikTok. It's like literally TikTok in there. But aside from that, what else is there?
yeah.
What else is there?
Yeah, and there's like, I was just thinking that there's no way that they were just going to stop that stream of income that's coming to the U.S. because there were a lot of U.S. creators and the money, although it was going there, but it's about the data being shared. Supposedly that's what the issue is. But we will stay tuned. But for now, fam, I'm just saying for now, just let's have a backup for, especially if it is our main job and that's what we do.
Yeah.
If we have clients and the clients relied on us for video edits, we have to have a backup. That's just like a non-negotiable for that. And then we have, let's see what Travis is saying. Travis, question. I have a Podcaster Pro 1. When I am connecting through Ecamm Live, the audio is terrible. What am I doing wrong? Travis, this could be a community question, and we're going to start it with you. Great segue. So Fuljens is an audio question. Go ahead and take it away. And also, you in the audience, if you know the answer to this question, go ahead and give it a try. Fuljens.
We're gonna need a lot more information than that, though. It's like, what microphone are you using? What do you mean by your audio being terrible? So we're just gonna need a little bit more information. It's kind of really hard to pinpoint what's going on with too little information.
Like, does it sound far away? Does it sound scrappy? Does it like what is wrong with it? What is describe it? Give it an adjective. So
Right.
okay, so that's great. Thank you, Travis. We will answer that once you answer more questions. But based on this, let's go to the community question. And this is, first of all, let's do a shout out because we're talking about audio and mics. Let's give a shout out to our fam member, Taisha. And she is sharing that she
Hey.
finally got her SM7B. And that was 5 days ago. That was great. She is about to just sound crisp and awesome. And what is better than having good audio to feel super confident? I mean, like, that is awesome. So good for you. Good for you, Taisha. And then we go into the first question. And this question is from Thomas Fuljens.
One moment. Okay, there we go. I've been using Ecamm for over a year now, and I absolutely love it. Such a fantastic product. So far, I've been running everything solo, but I'm ready to dive a bit deeper. I'm curious about using interview and or Zoom features, specifically when it comes to monitoring audio and keeping latency low between host and guest. Here's my question. Is it better to monitor audio directly from my audio device, in my case, a Rodecaster video, or to use Ecamm's audio out monitor options like AirPods on your Bluetooth can add latency, which is why I'm exploring this.
That's that. So go ahead and answer that question for Thomas Frowley.
No, I think this is something that we both can answer because we can both vouch for making sure that you are indeed using hardwired in-ear monitoring device for the best results possible. All right, so if Anna brings us back on screen here, we too have a very similar setup. I think you mentioned that you're using a Rodecaster product. We both are using Rodecaster products also, but we always hardwired with in-ear monitors. We're not using any Bluetooth or anything like that. Now, some people use that. When we work with clients, we also recommend that as well because once they come on and we're like, and they say don't have it, we're like, you're gonna run into these latency issues, and it becomes like a "see, we told you so" type of moment, right? So it's always best to have hardwired in-ear monitors. And for us, we're going directly into our Rodecaster Pro, and that's how we're monitoring it. We're not using the Ecamm live audio output monitoring. And on top of that, if you were to add that on top of the Rodecaster, you can definitely get some slapback issues. So we're using that as a standalone audio monitoring, and it's been great. And this has been our setup for many years, and we always make sure that is the best practice for our guests as well. Even if you're using Ecamm for Zoom, both Ecamm for Zoom and interview mode, because now you could turn off all the audio suppression technologies. And because you're not going to have to worry about any echo or slapback because everybody has in-ear monitors on. And that's how you're getting the best audio possible. And that's how we've always been getting the best audio possible.
Yeah, and then also you hear yourself clearer and you hear the guests, the participants clearer as well because you have them right here in your ear. But at the beginning, when I first started using in-ear monitors, it took me a little bit to get used to it, to hear my voice. And sometimes it will be a little bit of a delay. So I would be like, okay, I'm saying this. And I will wait for myself to finish talking. So it took a little bit for when I had my first, and when I first started using Ecamm and my microphone and all of that, professional mic. It was a little getting used to. I had the Hypercast mic, and then it plugged into the bottom of it. So, but now with this one, either I got used to it or, right?
I remember trying Bluetooth in-ear monitoring, and in-ear monitoring, not only just not to hear the stream, but to hear yourself. And that's exactly what happened. What you just said, the delay. So I'm hearing myself not in real time, but you're hearing a split second later. So now you start talking like this to make sure the in-ear monitoring catches up to what I am saying. Oh my gosh, who has time for that? Who has time for that? Just hardwire, please.
We're just on the roll today. Okay, so we're going to go to the next question. The next question is from Alessandro. Fuljens.
Hi, community. Maybe this is a reiterated question. Is it possible to stream video as a windowed overlay with all the possible attributes like border by keeping also relevant audio? I can do this in just full screen, and that's a pity. So what he's saying full screen is that, in Ecamm, you have a video source. Basically, the scene is a video, so the whole scene is a movie, but he wants to actually play the movie as an overlay with sound. And this is where we always recommend WebM. And there are web-based WebM conversion services, but you have a desktop app called Handbrake, and that's the one we usually recommend. It's pretty easy to use, and you just put your video into Handbrake, and it will convert it to WebM for you. Handbrake is available on the App Store, and it looks like I want to say it looks like a pina colada. That's what the app icon looks like. It's like a pina colada with a pineapple. I don't know what that has to do with Handbrake or WebM.
Pineapple.
No, I don't know what that has to do with converting videos, but
Yeah, because
that's
if
what it
you're
is.
converting
So
videos, you're like pina coladas.
if you like pina coladas and editing with the WebM, but I don't think I paid for Handbrake. I think it's a free app, I believe, but it's on the App Store. It's really good, and it has not let me down ever since.
Yeah.
And I haven't used the web-based ones. I think you've downloaded Handbrake also, right? And it works great.
it works.
And
It's
this
nice.
way you can bring your videos in as a overlay, and you'll have the sound playing and all that good stuff. And you can add, you could click on the pencil and add your borders, and you add perspective. You could rotate. You could add drop shadow. You can do all of that with sound.
And then also, here's this, right? So Paul mentioned something. He says, please bring your tech questions either to Facebook or Discord, or you can ask them during Tech Talks on Friday. So Tech Talks on Friday, you can ask all of your questions and things like that. But yes, this is great. And then we have, speaking of questions and tech and things that you can ask, we have Liz and Doc and Caleb are going to be with her doing the whole revamp, build out a podcasting studio, and they're going to be showing you all the behind the scenes, which includes the equipment that they're using, what they're connecting it to, the cables that are attached to it. Because, hey, we got to respect layer one, right? So if we don't have the right cables, nothing is going to work. So they're going to be showing us all of that. It's going to be great. Liz was the content launchpad winner, the first winner. And they're going to be showing all of that behind the scenes. Fuljens. Let's go back to the comments and see what's going on. Do we have something there?
Yeah, we have a follow-up from Travis, and we have a few people tuned in and commenting also. We have Shay in the building. Shay.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we're down. Okay. All right. So Marianne completed the survey. Thank you so much, Marianne. Thank you. Yes.
Nice.
My broadcaster sounds are not working. I don't know what's up. So Fuljens, you're gonna have to give a horn. Yes, that's it. And Harry Rivera, hola, ¿cómo estás? You've been doing the Ecamm demos in Spanish again? Yes, sí, vamos a estar haciendo el Ecamm Live en español. We just have one. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be posted in the Ecamm Live YouTube channel. Where is the next one that I need to...
Travis actually responded,
Okay,
and that is very helpful. He says it is when I am in a Zoom meeting.
Oh,
So
okay.
we can definitely troubleshoot that real quick.
You want to troubleshoot it right now?
Yeah, and it's not really much troubleshooting because if you make me full screen, Travis, we're gonna go through a few things real quick and make sure you have these settings in Zoom. And I think this will definitely help you greatly because I believe what's happening to you is when you're trying to play audio from Ecamm, it's coming in suppressed in Zoom. So there's a few things you can just click and you should be good to go.
But before we get into that, do you all know that now YouTube, since it's been a promise, right? So YouTube can now have the shorts are up to 3 minutes now. So what are you going to do with all that time? That is great timing. That takes great strategy. What content are you going to edit and put up on a reel for 3 minutes? on a short for 3 minutes. That is great, I would say. Right?
Yeah.
Because it will attract, you can add an important segment there that will lead to, if you want to hear more, go here. Right? I do that a lot with when I am watching videos, and then they guide me. The call to action is go here. If I'm interested, I go and I follow that. So that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. That is going to have 3-minute shorts. Fuljens?
And also, too, it's good when we have a video that's a little bit over and it doesn't count as a short. So now we have that little bit of leeway. So that's great, too.
Oh, you're
That's
talking
great.
about the news flash.
Yeah, especially the news flash, because that's in the most recent memory. Those are the videos that we've been creating. And they usually go over a minute, so probably like a minute and a half, and they don't count as short. So we've been putting the vertical news flashes on Instagram. So now this gives opportunity to have the vertical reel on Instagram and have a short on YouTube and have the horizontal 16:9 on YouTube as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So it is pretty cool. So Fuljens, all right, take it away with Travis, and then we're going to go into some nostalgic news that are going to lead into the trivia. And the trivia today is something really fun, especially with all the TikTok things going on. You might need something like this. So Fuljens, go ahead. Do you want me to put you in full screen, you said?
Sure. All right, so I'll just do this in demo mode, and then I'll turn off my camera here. This way it doesn't keep doing that stuff, right? So Travis, in audio, go here, go to audio settings, and under audio, just make sure that you have original sound for musicians toggled on.
Wait, I'm not seeing, what am I seeing? I'm seeing the window.
Oh, it's not showing it to you?
No,
Okay,
I just see the
mode.
infinity window.
Dang it. That sucks. Hold on a second. I know what I'll do. Maybe get me out of this. Just cut back to you.
Get
And
me
then
out
what
of
I'll
this.
do is
Okay. let me go back to
I'm gonna have to do screen share on the other monitor. But it's
Or
a
you
few
know
quick
what?
steps.
Or Travis can go to Tech Talks, Fuljens, also.
Yeah, I mean,
If we're gonna answer,
or-
right now.
Here it is. Hold on a second here. Where's the screen share? Hold on a second
I'm
here.
just gonna put myself
Wait.
here while Fuljens figures it out. Fuljens, do let me know when you are up. But fam, we have some.
I am up.
Oh, you're up. Okay, I was gonna
Yes.
go for it. Okay, so you're up, but this is what I see. Oh wait.
You should be able to see the audio settings also, right? So yeah, you could stay on your camera. So right here, no, you could stay on your camera because
My
all I
camera?
need to see is all I need to see is here, right? So right here, Travis, here, make sure that you have original sound for
But
musicians.
wait, I'm sorry, Fuljens. I'm sorry, because all I'm seeing right now is me. All I'm seeing right now is me. So let's go.
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
said
You gotta
stay.
cut to me full screen.
Yeah,
I'm
because you
sorry.
said just stay on you. I'm like, what am I going to stay on me?
Sorry, reverse. It was
a
reverse
cap
remote
cut.
production kicked in. Sorry.
Is the cap cut freak out?
Yeah, it's the CapCut freak out. And then also in here, you can't see the settings pop up then, so it's not working.
Right. Yes. You're.
All right,
It's not going to work.
showing
It's
it
not
to
going to
you.
work out.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
So, but
this
Travis,
doesn't work.
sorry, but I'm sorry that we couldn't show you. But you can go to Tech Talks. That's on Fridays, and you can ask all your questions there. You can also go to the community, as Paul mentioned, and you can go to Discord as well.
Yeah,
And then
but
Fuljens can go
basically,
back to your screen. Go
I
back
am.
to
I don't
your-
know what. I am on my screen. I just don't
You're
know what's
stuck.
going on. Yeah, I am definitely stuck on your thing. But if you cut to another scene,
Well, you still have the same camera.
broken.
Yeah.
I am broken on your end. Oh,
Re-
I see. Okay, there we go.
Okay, and we're back. Okay, you're good.
But
Okay.
basically, Travis, go to audio settings and turn on original sound for musicians, and then you'll see a button that pops up on your main Zoom window in the upper right corner. Make sure it says original sound for musicians on. That will solve the suppressed Ecamm audio coming in. That sounds like crappy audio. That's gonna fix that. That will fix that. hopefully that helps. And if you want the demo, go to Tech Talks.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, Marianne is like, hit publish.
I know. I was like, it was, you know what it was? Everybody, my camera was off.
Yeah, because you did say I'm gonna turn my camera off. You said that at the
Never turn it
beginning,
back
but
on,
but
yeah.
you know what? Let's just continue. Okay, fam. So we're talking nostalgic. We're talking about backups. We're talking about all of that. So here's a little video that we made, and I do believe I made this on Final Cut. I'm not sure, but this is going to lead into the trivias for tonight. So if everything works the way it's supposed to, you will see and hear. Here we go. And everything happens how you're supposed to. Oh my gosh. We broke it.
Oh, and what happened?
It's not playing.
It's not playing.
No. Hold on, fam. I think it's coming up. Yes, okay. It worked out. Okay. AOL, and it was Fuljens, you were supposed to say you got mail. So
It said,
fam,
welcome to ENN.
welcome to ENN. Oh yeah, it was
there was a
welcome to
soundbite
ENN.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. Okay, so all of that, right? Black screen, waiting, all of that. We had to go through that before. Now we don't have to. But over the weekend, there was a blackout that it's like if you do not get dial up and you have to keep trying and you keep trying and you keep trying and then it was busy and you had to go different servers. That's sort of like what happened, right? And we all still like, oh, we're rebooting, we're deleting the app, we're reinstalling the app, all of that. So we're back, a little bit of nostalgia, but fam, do you know that AOL is still active? It's still active, and it has a desktop browser still that they continuously upgrade. The last upgrade that they did was June 2025. I believe it was June 6th. So here is your trivia. All right. They have a website, a desktop that's called AOL Gold. All right. And it costs about $7 a month. It is full of retro aesthetics, including an all LOL icons and iconic sound clips. And of course, You Got Mail is that iconic sound clip. Now, trivia number one, the rules. It is just multiple choice. So you just choose A, B, or C. Okay? So here is the first one. Fuljens.
Who is the primary audience for AOL Desktop Gold? A, tech-savvy millennials looking for nostalgia. B, AOL users from the 90s and 2000s. Or C, Gen Z users exploring vintage internet. Yeah, man. That's the pina colada handbrake for you right there.
There you go. Okay. So the correct answer is, do we have everybody here?
Yeah, Paul said stop.
Oh, okay. Here we go. And the correct answer is LOL
AOL
users from the 90s and 2000s. I mean,
You're calling it LOL. You're saying LOL.
I mean, oh my gosh. American Online.
That's funny.
What am I saying?
That's funny.
Okay. So yes. So that makes sense, right? I do have a lot of friends who still have AOL. What did you say I was calling it?
LOL.
Oh, AOL. That have emails, right? So I have just last week, I had a friend who has an AOL account. So yeah, they're still out there. All right, so we're gonna see the first, what do we have here? We all set with that?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Now, here we go. Here's the next one. Fuljens, 1999. Go ahead.
I don't see it.
In 1999, American
I thought
Online
you were going to the trivia.
had over 18 million subscribers and was the biggest internet provider in the country. So here is trivia number 2.
What was the number of reported active users in 2024? Is it A, 1.5 million, B, 5.2, or C, 7.8?
And
For
the
AOL.
timer is going for you. AOL. Reported active users in 2024. This is so great, though. See, you got extra
I
time.
don't even know. I didn't even know AOL had millions to begin with.
Exactly,
In 2024.
It's insane that it still has that many active users. And stop. Did we do that?
Stop is coming soon.
With a
There we go.
combined
Stop
download
is
speed
there
of
now.
12 megabits. Listen, for real. Okay, so the correct answer is
You're gonna have save your sound effects for the wheel.
1.5 million. 1.5 million still in 2024. That is insane. That is insane. And the majority of people say, right, is because I was reading some comments and they were saying that their 90-year-old grandfather didn't want to get off it. That's what he knew. That's where he learned. It's still available. So why does he need to change? And I don't blame him, right? He's already there. So yeah. Okay. So do we have?
No, it's just letters today. Multiple choice.
Yeah, it's
No
just
what is
multiple
today.
choice. LOL still has active users. Yes, it does. I was surprised too. I was like, okay, I thought it was just emails, but they do
LOL.
have. Am I saying that still? I'm sorry, fam, but check this out. Check this out. AOL. Here it is. I cannot show you the desktop, but you can see a little bit. And it says here, it's $7. You can get it. You can actually get a trial. So this would have been cool to see the platform and get some nostalgic, feeling going on. And then it says, why would you love AOL Desktop Gold? And it tells you all of it. It also has shortcuts. Look at this. It has shortcuts.
Wow.
AOL, so cute. It's cute. And see,
cute.
and look at all of this. Look at everything that you get. And it's for Windows, what was it that it said? Windows?
Yeah, it's for Windows. It's for for PC.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure the version. I believe they said 11. I'm not even sure, but yeah. So then there you go. Active user. They update the browser and everything. They still have ads. All of that situation. Okay. Yeah, they changed their the font. I think and the logo too, right? Because the logo's not. Yeah. Okay. So we have that.
We're having our deliberation.
Oh, deliberation. Okay. So next thing is email. Right? So we're going to talk about the email, who's in the top, right? So we have a third trivia, Fuljens. So there's no deliberation yet. So let's go for the trivia. So we talked email, right? What is the number one email server client? Here we go. As of the most recent data, which email client leads the market in active usage, holding over 55% of the global share? Who is this? Outlook, Apple Mail, or Gmail? Let's go. Yeah, let's see what we got. Okay. I see the fam in it. What's Eudora?
People are still answering in Jeopardy format. What is?
What is C? They loved it. They missed it. Because we were like, how are we going to make these questions? What is what? It was a little bit too much getting ready.
Or it's just everyone's used to now the what is format and not the ABC format anymore.
Yeah. Getting you confused a little bit. Okay, so the correct answer is, get ready for this, Apple Mail. Yeah.
No way.
Apple Mail. And I was like, are you kidding me? And so what I did was, I was like, okay, let me see this. So where is the mail?
Wow.
Yep. I was like, are you kidding me? And I actually looked up so let me see where I put it. Email rankings.
Apple Mail.
Yeah. Let's see this. December 2024 email client market share report. Apple holds 55.44. And then if you click down here, it shows you more details about how the emails are open, where they're opening from, which is so freaking scary. And then Gmail is number 2 and Outlook is number 3. Yahoo is there. AOL is somewhere, somewhere in the other list. But yeah, there it is. There it is. Things are still.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I'll be surprised if MySpace wasn't around too. Like space is there, but it's just for a certain audience, and we're not the audience. Maybe, I don't know, but let's see. Okay, so do we have everything?
So now we're just gonna add everything up. And I saw something, a comment on the AOL thing, in terms of like the population is trying to attract. Because let's say if it's like they're saying that if it's attracting elderly folk, and they subscribe to this thing, and then next you know, months later, years later, they forget that they have that subscription, and they continue being charged and stuff like that.
Well, that is that could happen. But if they have like someone taking care of their things, it shouldn't. And then also when someone passes, I do believe that there's something is, because a friend of mine was sharing this information with me. Something gets sent to all the banks, all the things that they had, or and let them know that they're no longer with us. But I mean, $7, it adds up. But okay, so let's see what we got.
Just tallying them up now.
One of my headphones stopped working. Talking about audio. Yes, Hotmail did. And actually, the Hotmail got switched to Outlook, right?
Is that what it was?
I think so, because now if I have a Hotmail account from back in the day, right? And now when I'm trying to log in, it says Outlook.
Interesting.
Wait.
Can you run back the second trivia? What was that? What was the correct answer for which letter was the second one? Oh, A. Okay, great. Perfect.
Yeah, who got confused? No way, Apple Mail. What's wrong with people? Gmail for life. Let me go through the comments while they add up. Let me see where you guys are up to.
This wheel is looking very light.
Do you get Apple Mail by default if you use an Apple device? That is a great question. That is a great question, Saeed. And you can look through the how they determined 55% because they do break it down and they do answer that question in there, so you can check it out. 203 isn't bad. That's okay. Let's see what you guys are doing. Oh, that was it. Yeah, email client. Let's say email client. Sorry, we switched it up. I did say switching it up to email. I did say that. I said switching it up to email. But yes, so I guess I didn't see. So all of you are going to be trying Final Cut or staying with it. Some of you are going to do Premiere. And for those of you who are looking for an alternative to CapCut, I was thinking about giving Filmora a try. For its simplicity, the interface looks very similar to CapCut. And I do believe they are about the same price, almost $80. But if you add something else, I know there's an add-on, it comes close to 100. I just looked at it today, actually. So just in case
And also, too, in addition to all those options, which you should definitely explore options and have backup. But if there's something that, you know, you had going on in CapCut and you just want to restore it and things like that, and you have VPN, just change the server. In this case, you could change it to Canada and CapCut will work and you can just get the thing done, get your stuff out of there and run. Or continue using it because it works just fine. It's fine. It works just fine.
Yeah. I don't know about the government and but TikTok, the US has not been the only country who has banned TikTok. So I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I believe we have everybody here on the wheel now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Travis, I love
ready.
your questions.
Actually, I could have the wheel playing on right next to you there. Let's see. Where's the wheel?
Oh my gosh, that is very thin.
It's very light today. Very light today.
Oh,
so,
wow. Okay, so let me show you what you win today.
Yeah.
You are going to win the Creator Camp notebook. I call it journal, but it's a notebook. And that was exclusive to Creator Camp. And look at you get a chance. Not a chance. You get to three of you have the chance of winning Creator Camp notebook so that you can write your planning for your videos and also write a list of the apps you're going to be given a try because of this. All right, Fuljens.
So hold on a second.
I'm going to put you in full screen.
Make sure. No, hold on a second.
Yeah, that's so small.
George, Jeremy, Tora. Okay, so there's 4. I'm just making sure. I'm like, wait a minute, because I'm like just making sure that it's not 3 people with names repeated. So we just give out those 3 gifts to 3 winners. But there's 4 of you guys here. So.
Hello, Micah. Hello, Holly. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. I don't know what's happening to my broadcaster, so give her a horn, please. There we go.
Ready to spin.
Go. That's for you, Holly. All right. So, Fuljens, what are we doing?
Spinning.
Okay. So, there's no sound.
You had to make the sound effects. Wow. That was close.
I got to make it bigger. Wait a second. I don't want to be in the screen. So, yeah, here we go. Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
wow. So, two of you.
And then there were 3.
Wow. This is kind of
It's
cool in a way.
It's a close one. It's a close one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's see. Next.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. It's just
Wow. That's like some tight spins. Tight spins.
Can you spin
Wow.
it like really like give it a Vanna White spin like like really?
All right. Jeremy, Steve, So it's down to Tora and George.
Oh snap! We should have some
Wow,
music
we
here.
never had like a.
I gotta put some music. Wait. I'm gonna put some music because we should have some music. I'm gonna do the.
We never had like down to two people like that before. This
All
is
right, let me
interesting.
see if this comes through. Go. Wow, George Canellis. Congratulations. George is like, yeah. Yeah, Tora was probably like, oh my gosh, I'm next to George. But Jeremy actually gave his prize to Marianne. I do believe that's what I've read. I gift mine to Marianne. Okay.
Oh, nice. Congratulations,
All right.
Marianne.
Well, well, he just won. He just, exactly, look at him. Not yet. He just won.
Tor said, I gave up when it saw it was me and George. That's
Right?
funny.
That is so nice. That is
Very
so
nice.
nice of you,
Wait, hold
Jeremy.
on. Hold on. There we go.
Okay, so Marianne, since I believe this is the first time that you've won, you need to send an email to marketing@ecamm.com and just say that you won the Creator Camp notebook here on ENN. Congratulations. Yes, and then, oh, look at, fam, we are with it. Okay, wait a second.
The gift of giving.
I would like to gift mine to K-Walk. Here we go. George, that is so nice. That is so nice of you. Okay, so Principal Walker, you do know marketing@ecamm.com. Claim it. And let's write it. Let's write things. Let's write our plans. Let's write our run of shows, all of that. I love notebooks. I love pens. I love all of that. So let's go for it.
K-Walk is like, now I feel bad. Thank you, George. Jeremy's like, I made more money into sound effect royalty payments. It's like, who needs the merch?
All right, fam. So this is it. This is all for today. And I heard a lot of you have been restarting your phones, and then CapCut is working. So if that is what's going on for you, congratulations. And Fuljens, I don't know if you tried it and see if on your phone, but then already you have VPN, so you have been able to access it today, right?
The desktop.
CapCut desktop. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Here we go. Okay, fam. Thank you so much for being here. And then let me bring my girl Tatiana up over here. I love all the sharing. That is right. I love it.
Claim
Put
it,
it to good
K-Walk.
use.
Claim it. Claim it. Quickly.
Nobody's going to take it away from you. Nobody's going to take it away from you. That is yours. That is yours. So, fam, remember that if you have a question, go to the Facebook Ecamm Live community. And you can also go to the Discord Ecamm Live community and write your questions there. Go to the server and then ask your questions. Also, on Tech Talks, you can do that as well. And if you have not filled out the survey, you can fill out the survey. It is working now. It should be working. And that helps us with the shows. That helps us bring you the shows that you want to see. And it helps us add the things that you want to add, or segments and things like that on the shows that you love. So here's a QR code. You have a $50 gift card, a chance of winning $50 gift card, the Ecamm merch, and buy anything you want. Anything you want for $50. There's a lot of great things there. So
CapCut is working on my phone now.
All right, yeah. There you go. Okay.
This I use the desktop more than the mobile, so I'm not like woohoo about it anyway. But it's the templates, as we mentioned earlier, that on the templates end, it's saying like there's no internet connection, so there's no templates there. So basically, that's the social media piece. that is not working.
Yeah, that's great. And then for those of you who are interested in learning how to design in Ecamm this Wednesday, Fuljens is going to be teaching you all how to design profiles, how to create it, the basics of it. And what else, Fuljens? This is this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, we're actually going to go work with a custom profile request and work with it from scratch with branding elements, font, custom background, all that stuff, logo, you name it. And we're going to organize it. Again, start with the foundation and build on it from there. And it's not something that I think that we're going to be able to cover in, just one episode. So we might have to do another episode to continue fleshing it out. And then the more we flesh it out, the more Ecamm features we'll use and the more tips and tricks of creating stuff inside Ecamm we'll use, and you'll be able to learn as well. So it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a great learning experience, and you're going to get a custom profile out of it at the end.
All right. Yes. So here's one last question before we go. Let's pray that this happened to us, Jeremy. That's why I'm pulling it up. Let's pray for the folks in Louisiana. They are about to get 10. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
For real. No, yes, we're going to pray for them, because if snow is no joke. Snow is no joke. We were driving this weekend from New York City, and it was not fun. It was, Fuljens, you had a neck pain or something, right? You were in, yeah. You did good though.
Yeah,
you did really good. It was a really good drive.
It was rough. We there was I think there was like either a car pileup, or they were shutting down the highway because something happened. They were like, nope, that was it. We had to go through the back streets of the Pennsylvania state lines. We called in to dispatch trying to find out what's going on. And you have one job, dispatch, and you this is slippery roads, steer on the Pennsylvania state lines. That's all you hear. You don't know what's closed, what's open, nothing. But anyway, that was a crazy drive. And the Jeep, the fenders, and the rails, everything is just like covered with like hard rock ice at this point, because once we got back, it's freezing temperatures here now. It's like 10 degrees and lower, and by Wednesday it's going to be -1 degrees. So, and I went to the car wash this morning, try to wash a lot of stuff up, but like, I have just like frozen rock solid ice on my Jeep. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
just a big chunk of
bad.
ice just fell like, what's going on? But yeah, that was that recording. I had to listen. I had to play it like 4 times, because it wasn't. There was the first person was very clear, pronouncing all his vowels and consonants, and then the other one was just like the one that we wanted to hear information from was just a
MTA
subway train person.
Yeah. When you don't hear anything, but you hear stand clear of the closing doors, because you know to hear that, but you don't know what the next stop is. You don't know what stop you're in. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why the train is delayed, because all you hear is 10 minutes stand clear of the closing doors. That's all you hear. That's exactly what it was like. It's like you person just woke up grumpy. It's like, I don't care. It's snowing. I'm just going to mumble. Nobody's going to call anyway, but we calling. We want to know what's going on.
Yeah, so fam, stay safe, especially if you are in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Let's pray for Doc too. Everybody who's down there, and it's been crazy. This January, started rough. January started with a lot of. Yeah, let's pray. Let's pray for everybody. Let's pray for us, because
that is nothing to just blink an eye at. 10 inches of snow. That is a lot. That is a lot. Don't be driving out there and all that stuff. No.
Yeah. All right, fam. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations to all the winners. And remember, we'll be back on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you would like to learn how to create your profiles, designs, such as the ones that you are watching on screen right now, you can join Building Blocks on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And you're watching Ecamm Network News. Have a great night, fam.
I'm an